Well, guys, I'm back one more time. I'm that dude from South Carolina, Columbia, to be exact. They call me Drummer 1980. I hope you're having a nice day, a good day, a prosperous day. And if you're not having one of those, ask yourself why. Because remember, happiness is an inside job. Did you hear me? I said happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we're back today again with my man Corey Holcomb, and he's talking about a very interesting person in question. Now, I have been eyeballing this person for quite some time. Today is the time to speak on this person. I'm going to call your attention to the screen, guys, and I want to know your ideas. Put your comments in the comment section. Hit the like button, guys, all right? And subscribe if you haven't.
That ain't him. Because let me tell you something.
Yes, it is.
Darlene just showed us a picture of the brother Cam Newton in an outfit that's I don't know what to say about it, because see, Cam is in shape. So he takes chances with his wardrobe.
He's showing it off, yeah.
Let me see that picture again, D. Let me see the picture. Because I don't want to say nothing about my brother where he think I'm being bogus to him, because I'm not.
Everybody can get a take on what somebody.
Cam Newton takes chances with the way he dresses.
Yeah. I like that material print. That print is nice.
On Cam Newton's show, it was something that was so awkward to me. When Cam Newton had this preacher on his show, that's actually been on my show.
Oh, really? Okay.
Wow.
The preacher is the brother Jamal Bryant. And I know he not gonna like me for what I'm finna say, but he was on Cam's show, and Cam had on some shorts. And what he said to Cam was, I want to eat your ass with a bat. No, what he said to Cam was something that was very awkward as a compliment to the man. He basically told Cam he had some banging ass legs.
Did not.
Oh my God,
did he
you
just
didn't
say he's
see
got
it.
nice like these? How did he say it? He's used those words.
He didn't say banging ass legs.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
But what he said, this is what I said. I mean, y'all haven't seen it.
No.
Y'all haven't seen it, but this was very awkward to men who ain't on net. Because I don't care how nice, I don't even look at a man's legs as nice. Like, I've seen guys' legs where I'll be like, damn, this motherfucker work out. Look at his legs.
Corey got nice legs.
Damn.
Corey has nice legs.
And you know what guys used to say to me?
So does Craig.
Man, this calf's crazier than a motherfucker. What the fuck you be on? You do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a way you compliment a man where you could tell that ain't what he on.
Right.
But I'm not trying to talk bad about my brother Jamal Bryant, but there's some evidence that's adding up that don't make sense.
So you're right. Everybody's saying, that they saw it, and it was pretty wild. So
well, what did he say? Exactly what did he say?
I'm going to have to check it out, because a couple of people...
Somebody said, he made a pass at him.
What?
It was so awkward the way he said it.
No.
Like, I don't remember the exact words, but I said, what did he say?
What?
God.
That's wild.
He said, okay, right there, WTVNW. What did his bro say?
Bro said legs were pretty.
What? Nice. What?
That's what
he said. Somebody
one
else
of the guys said. He said legs. Bro said his legs were pretty. I want to make sure, can we get somebody to confirm what he said? Because this is something that we need to speak on, because there's other information that I have about my brother, Mr. Bryant. You got some pretty legs.
Yeah, they keep saying that.
Listen, man. Listen.
Oh, I'm going to be honest. Corey and Craig have nice legs. Got to be honest.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Listen, man. You don't tell no man he got pretty legs.
Not as no man.
You don't tell no man he got pretty legs.
You don't tell A woman can say it.
You don't tell no man you got pretty legs.
You be like, damn. Homie, you got some strong ass legs.
But this ain't all that's going on.
Okay,
because
pretty nice legs. Okay.
Craig.
Family, what do you think so far? He started out by talking about Cam Newton. Cam Newton do take a lot of chances. And a lot of things that he do wear is questionable. I'ma just be honest. I don't have nothing personally against the man. I think that he was a phenomenal athlete and all of the above. A great quarterback. And then he put his imprint on the game. I believe all of that. But I also believe that there are some suspicious things lurking around. But that's neither here or there. The person that we're here to talk about is one Jamal Bryant. And what Corey talking about is 100% facts. Because this here is the clip right here, guys.
You got pretty legs, man.
Oh, man. What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
They lanolated.
Man, listen, I'm back working out.
You put shea butter.
Man, nice and supple.
Jergens.
Oh, you see that?
They glowing in the dark.
Why are you gay? I'm just
y'all zoom in. Do not skip leg day.
Secondary question. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Sometimes you got to remind people, like, it's
you got pretty legs.
Is there any questions?
You got some pretty legs, man. Oh, they all laminated and glowing in the dark. Ew.
Y'all, if that's not enough evidence, I ain't never in the history of my life. You talking about I got pretty legs. That's feminine, in my humble opinion. That's feminine, guys. Come on, y'all. We not doing this, guys. Now, we just not gonna play this little game.
It's Jergens lotion. Ooh, they glowing.
This is where we at, guys, in 2025, and don't nobody want to say nothing. Oh, let him live his life.
We be into our church thing, and this brother, preacher Jamal Bryant, is preaching next week in a church where the pastor is married to a man.
Oh, no,
and calls his husband the first man of the church in Atlanta.
Ain't no way, Mr. Bryant. That's wild. That's why, yeah, that's
He said Cam got pretty legs, and I'm gonna just put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there. This brother, in my opinion, does not represent what church is supposed to be about if you going by the word of the Bible. His brother Bryant. See, you can't lie when you say somebody's name.
right.
His girl is put before the congregation, and she preaches with a BBL.
Oh, that's the guy. Now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Now
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We talking about the word. I'm not nobody who knows the Bible back and forth, but I know enough about the Bible to know that this is all foul behavior if you're preaching the Bible to people. Now, you got a girl with a BBL speaking before the congregation. That's one thing. I've talked about this before. Then you have an interview with Cam Newton and you can't hold yourself. You say, you got some pretty legs. And next week, you speaking at a church where there are men, not one, not two, men walking around the church in high heels. Let me tell you something. If you at a church and there is a man in there with high heels, you might as well have gangbangers throwing up Crip signs, blood signs, and every other sign as the choir sing. In fact, the man with high heels would be worse than that. If you know anything about the Bible, if you got men walking around the church in high heels, you are bogus when it comes to talking about information out the Bible. Now, I don't know what kind of church you got. I know a lot of people go to church just because it's a place to kick it and see people jump around and act a fool. That's true. But I'm saying, if you really trying to speak the word, how many strikes against you can you have? Come on, brother, you making a mockery of church. None of us are perfect. All of us come short of the glory of God. All of us. But, you finna go to a church where a man who is the preacher is married to a man and call him the head husband. Are you serious?
Guys, there is so much to unpack here. My God. Guys, I can neither confirm nor deny if this is true. I don't know whether he's going to a church to preach to LGBTQ or SVT community church or what have you. I found that to be quite peculiar simply because of this. Anybody is welcome to go to church, but the question is, what kind of church is it? Because like how Corey said, and I'm going to just piggyback off this, some people go just to jump around and to get an emotional high, while others go for help. But you can't go and get help from a person that's operating from the wrong spirit, if you will. How you going to go get help from a devil? I mean, you can get help, but it's going to come with some backlash, some pushback at the end. Let me give you an example. The devil can give you money. Oh, God. Huh? You can get money. Money is not bad. The love of money is bad, right? The book say the love of money is bad. Money itself is just simply a tool, a means to an end. But money itself is not bad. The book say the love. I'm establishing a foundation here for you. The love of money. People will do anything for $1. Kill, steal, destroy, lie, manipulate, deceive. Okay? The devil can give you some money. Look at your entertainers. Do you think that's godly? Anything about it? Anything. All roads leads back to sexual immorality, divination, lasciviousness, jealousy, envy, pride. The children of pride is in there. All roads lead back to something that's dark. It never leads back to anything that's positive, something to uplift a person. Because the book say you can tell a tree by the fruits it bears. The fruits on a tree, they can't lie about that. Because we sin. This fruit here is tainted, it's rotten, it's putrid. It's utterly disgusting. See, and you can't lie about that. You might come and tell me, well, just let them live their life. Okay, when I let them live their life, which I'm not opposed to anything, do as you will. If you want to ride a bicycle with no seat and look for every speed bump available, that's your business. I don't care. If you want to ride a bicycle with no seat and find every rumble strip you can, that's your business. I don't care about that. My thing is, don't push it on everybody and call it the truth. It's where I come in at. But getting back to what I was saying, the devil can give you money. Everybody can't handle money. Money will destroy you if you don't know how to handle it. God is not going to give you no money in order for you to do more partying and hoeing and doing that's not from God, is what I'm saying. The devil can bless you with money. He can give you fame. Do you understand? He can make you famous. And most people equate fame to money. Okay, now, why is these people losing their mind, having conniptions, having meltdowns, can't keep a marriage together? The children hate them. The children going against nature. They in a drunken stupor all the time. They high on something all the time. They fighting and having all type of confusion going on all the time. See, that's that tree I mentioned earlier, the fruits of it. The fruits of the tree is going to show you exactly what it is. Jamal Bryant have a long, dark past history, all the way up to the current time. and you can see a trail of blood wherever he goes. Something ain't right. And I'm gonna get to some videos and show you some videos in just a minute, guys.
You serious? You are, it's not embarrassing. You are too obvious with your hustle. Because I know they're gonna pay you some good money.
Who y'all say? Well, I got to go to where the sinners are and take the word there and be present. Amen.
I think that would be better than not saying nothing and going over to this church where this man is married to a man and you participating in that.
Well, the scripture openly speaks against what those two preachers are doing. Leviticus 18,
Give it
verse
to us,
22
Craig.
says, do not have sexual relations with a man as one does with a woman. It is detestable. Also, Leviticus.
That's the verse I know about. What did God say exactly? What was that word you just used?
He said it's detestable.
Do you know what detestable means?
To detest something.
That's like, it's awful.
It's testing you on dick. If you fail it, it's detestable.
Testicles should be detached. What are you talking about? Do you think people are scared to speak up against this abomination? What do you think people are going to just be quiet? Those people are making a mockery of the word.
But
they're making a mockery of it. And then tried to, look, I saw the preacher standing up there saying something. If this church is wrong, then all the churches in Atlanta is wrong because it's gay people at all the churches in Atlanta. Let me tell you something about what you just said, Mr. Preacher, that I ain't finna say your name because I can't take you seriously at all. Yeah, it's people who sin in the church. You take sin and you hold it up in the air and rub it in everybody's face. It's a difference. Yeah, it's sinners out there. They can go confess to their sins. They can work on their sins. You boast your sins in front of the lost. And you're not really supposed to take advantage of God's lost people. That's one of the worst sins, if you ask me. Taking advantage of these fools that want to kick it and watch this show of shit. Nah, I can't co-sign none of that. I can't co-sign none of that.
That's the premise of my video right there, what Corey just said. Corey said you take sin and you hold it up in God's face for one, and then flaunt it in the front of people. That's the premise of this whole video. That's the problem that I have with Jamal Bryant. That, what Corey just said. Everybody's sin, right? But you don't flaunt sin in people's face and then call it right. The Bible also speaks about people calling wrong right. People calling bad good. The word is still true, whether that you want to believe it or not. That's no longer my concern. If you believe, you believe. If you don't believe, that's fine. I don't push it off on nobody because I can clearly read the Bible because I know some of y'all, the white man wrote the book. Do you know history? Do you know history? And some of y'all want to be Egyptologists and all this stuff. Do you know what the Egyptians was practicing? It wasn't only Greece, y'all. It wasn't only the Romans. Do you know what the Egyptians was practicing? See, some of y'all don't want to really have this conversation, and I just let most people skate by with it, but it wasn't only Greece. That's why whenever you look at them hieroglyphs, you see that makeup on their eyes, you can't distinguish a man from a woman. See, y'all don't really want to talk to drummer. See, drummer just don't say nothing. Drummer just let you just obfuscate and swing on by. But whenever you do a deep history search, you will understand where I'm coming from. But I'm just giving you a clue because I really don't have time to really dive into it. But I'm going to just give you that little clue. Look at the hieroglyphs and some of them paintings and all this stuff. You can't tell who's the man and who's the woman and all that. Yeah. Horrors and raw, all that stuff. Y'all don't have no clue what y'all doing, but I'ma just let you have it. But let me get back to Jamal Bryant. Let me show y'all these guys.
DEI, but why is the Rainbow Push Coalition supporting illegal aliens if illegal aliens disproportionately affect the black community jobs?
Say it one more time.
Why is the Rainbow Push Coalition supporting illegal aliens when illegal aliens disproportionately negatively affect the black community?
Yeah, that's not true.
It is true. They take jobs, right? But they take your jobs. Legal.
Let me offer.
Nothing?
Thank you so much for coming out today.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
This is the Rainbow Push annual conference.
I mean, if you want to support black jobs, you don't support illegal aliens coming in and undercutting black jobs. It doesn't make sense, though, right? I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
Did you see whenever the gentleman was asking the question, you see Jamal Bryant pass that microphone quick. He seemed uncomfortable. You know why? Because he's a plant. Yes, I said it. Oh, I was kind of trying to nah, let's go. He's a plant. He's a Democrat Shia. That's what he is. And apparently they have something on him, so they use him. Guys, at one point in time, when black people seen the power structure and all these people get a black person and hold them up in there, you know immediately, this year is not good. But somewhere along the road, black people got desensitized, and now they call that success. Nah, your open enemy, bring somebody to you, it will behoove you to look at them real good. Me personally, I don't have to look at them because I understand. I know how the system works. The elders are old. Times are old, have warned you against people like this. This man asking about black jobs, this other Rainbow Coalition participant get up there and he tell you that's not true, and we can clearly see it's true. I can remember in the late 80s to early 90s when high school kids and all them used to have little summer jobs and working at McDonald's and little small penny jobs. And the illegals came in and pushed them right out, and they came and told you, oh, people lazy. I remember that. I remember whenever that they took trades out of school. And then you see the influx of illegals and immigrants come over here and take those jobs. And they'll come and lie to you. And some of y'all can't even see through the matrix. See, I decode numbers for a living, but I can see and decode these numbers. Bars. I can decode numbers because I'm a mathematician somewhat anyway. All right? But some of y'all will drink the Kool-Aid Jim Jones. And you infected by these vampires bite centers. Is you tracking? I don't listen to nothing that they have to say because I understand they never bring anything to you that's going to uplift you. Never. What have the Rainbow Coalition, Jesse Jackson sitting down there, 1 foot in the grave? He a traitor too. Yeah, I said it. He a traitor too. All these people congregate. They got questionable backgrounds, all of them. Jesse Jackson even said that he was involved with his professor or something in school. He was doing little favors for him. He questioned why everybody's so questionable all the time. Buck broken Negroes, and then they'll roll them out to you, and these are the people that you're supposed to be following. Jamal Bryant, look.
I'm looking for people that smell like weeds. No, really. New Birth is the largest land-owning black church in America. And so my position to my deacons is, why aren't we not raising cannabis? I'll be able to bring in black males. They're able to do it legally. I'm teaching them farming.
Oh my God.
I'm helping them to enhance the ecosystem. This is the kind of conversation. So if the guy, black boy in Bankhead said, they growing weed at the church, where do I join?
Yes.
And that sounds like a solution, huh? To grow weed. The church growing weed now. And some of y'all, he teaching them, shut up and go sit down somewhere. You know that goes against everything in that book. But yet he's a preacher though, right? Right? He's a preacher. He won't even stand up for his own people. But all of a sudden, he want to grow weed. First idea that they come up with is to grow weed, not crops, not something that's going to help the people, to feed the people. He talking about somebody that smell like weed. See, you have to look through this stuff, guys. And I know some of y'all squirming. Be okay. This too shall pass. This guy is a fraud coming in the door. He started off like that because I heard. And I see some evidence where he kind of like him young, like R. Kelly too. And he had to run from his original state. Had to come down here. Yeah. Always talking about somebody pretty legs and growing weed and all this stuff going on. And y'all can't see it. I remember him talking about the brother Kevin Samuels whenever he died, talking about the Lord got him out of here. That's another trait. They always want to pander to black women to separate the black women from the black men. I talk about relationships, but I don't never try to pit the woman against the man and try to cater to a woman ego, because that don't work nowhere. The truth caters to everybody ego. The truth is good for everybody, not just one, for all people, okay? But I'm not gonna bite my tongue and just sit back while one group is being oppressed and then I say nothing. The best idea I can come up with is to grow some weed, not being an accountant or going to school for this or either owning a business, anything besides owning some bar of weed. Family, listen at me. If you can't see it, it's because you're blind. The veil need to be removed off of your eyes if you can't see it. This is why the church is not respected, because of individuals like him. At one point in time, the church used to be a powerhouse. That's why the politicians and everybody used to come to the church. But the church is no longer effective in that way because it's so many informers and agent provocateurs and plants that's running the church. There are very few churches out there that I would attend. It's nothing but a clown show at most churches. That's why men have vacated church. Family, tell me what you think about this video. Am I in the wrong and he's right by just preaching about cannabis and growing and to sell the stuff? Well, okay, he might just well to sell cocaine and heroin and fentanyl too then, right? This is a mess. And this is what they bring to you because he's a Democrat shield. That's what he does. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button, guys. Come on back to see me. And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.